Sidemo center of mass height nata and describe the center of mass height. It is a point where the total mass of the system is assumed to be concentrated. Sila is a when a particle system ani natro M1 and M2 valore. M1 and M2 are the two particles. M1 is considered to be 5 kg, M2 to be 10 kg. Now according to our concept number 1, concept again, center of mass will be near to lighter or heavier mass. Heavier or and see heavier point number 1. Next up, point number 2. Point number 1. See my height is a center of mass lie on the line joining two particles. See, center of mass it should be the line. It should be lie on one of the point in between your M1 and M2, and it must be near to M. It must be near to the heavier mass M2. Yagatra, here go. I now we consider the coordinate of M1. First particle की my coordinates है x1 y and what about the coordinate of the second particle? It is considered to be x2 y2 now this M1 is at a distance or is at a displacement r1. Origin how far is the particle from the origin? It will be represented by r1. You should not mix with your r1 with x1 y1 mix together. R1 is the displacement or the distance of this particular point or particular mass from origin. Origin the kaya r1 and C point Z magi coordinate x1 y1. Yagadra, like that we will be having this must be r2 r2 for your distance of mass m2 from your origin. And the coordinate of m2 will be x2 y2 tarba. Now when we 3 items we have to find out the distance of the center of mass from origin, that is RCM. This is to be find out. Next find out what must be the coordinate of this center of mass. It must have XCM, YCM. Basically from this diagram we have to find out three different quantity, that is distance of the center of mass from origin, and what will be the coordinate, x coordinate of center of mass, y coordinate of the center of mass. Yaratra, you understand the record? Now remember RCM will be equal to, yesterday I have already told you, RCM will be equal to kya managani? M1 the R the distance you should consider the respective distance M1 R1 plus M2 R2 divided by this is M1 plus M2. Here very simple your distance of the center of mass from the origin will be calculated by using this relation M1 R1 M2 R2, where this M1 R1 will be known as K. This is M1, okay, no? This is physical quantity. What about your R1? This is distance nata. If any physical quantity, it may be mass OBI, it may be force OBI, or it may be momentum OBI, or it may be whatever. If the physical quantity is being multiplied with distance from origin lagi multiply the M divided M multiplied with R, as F multiplied with R, P multiplied with R. This will be known as this is equal to moment. Define moment. How will you define moment? Moment will be defined as the product of physical quantity with the distance of the physical quantity from the origin. Physical quantity no consider which is mass consider but the mass multiplied with your distance from the origin will be known as moment of mass. Moment of mass. Force multiplied with, instead of mass we consider F the force multiplied with your distance R. This will be known as moment of force and mag moving Yaraniko, don't worry, we will be discussing in detail about your torque, linear momentum in the next chapter. Yaniko, for the time being, you simply understand what is moment. And see the moment of momentum. This will be known as moment of momentum, and this will be N, angular momentum. Understood? Yariko, this is the M1 R1 plus M2 R2 moment of mass of the first particle plus moment of the mass for the second particle divided by total mass. Understand the go? Similarly, now how will you write your RCM in terms of your integration form? Integration the command hai basically can we change the value of M1 R1 variable? Can we change the mass M1? No. Can we change the distance? Yes, we can change the distance, change the weight now. We will be discussing in your calculus method, but in detail we will discuss. So for the time being, let us focus only to your XCM. What will be the coordinate of your center of mass? It will be M1, this is X1 plus M2, X2 divided by total mass, this is M1 plus M2 right. YCM will be equal to, similarly we will be having M1 Y1 plus M2 Y2. These three formula are basically the formula that should be applied for point masses. Point mass M1 is 1 point mass, M2 is 1 point mass, and what about the center of mass? Center of mass is also a point where the total mass is assumed to be concentrated. Mabani say M1 to M2 to pull up center of mass pull up point mass but basically this formula will be applicable only for point mass. Point mass ikniko. Yaratra. Sim khange. Now point amulaksi. Karigumas minor colors ever. I saw the delay R same to Hiraniko. R same to X same hange, Y same hange. Now, see is mining years ago. So the other beginner, see the from later everyone. This is M1 in a color Z. Now, this is your M2 in a color Z. According to the diagram, see, this will be the center of mass. This is center of mass. At the center of mass, the entire system, the mass of the entire system is to be concentrated. Center of mass mass M1 plus M2 right. Very simple enough. This is P1. This is your P2. Then P1 and P2 will be classified as distance of mass M1 from center of mass. M2 is at a distance P2 from your center of mass. Center of mass P2 now when the M1 and M2 are separated by P. Originally M1 and M2 are separated by a distance P. From here to here is P, and how to find out your P1? How to write your P1? P1 you should take the cross multiplication. P1 later, P1 should be come along with your M2, and P2 will come along with your M1 like this. Simple enough. How to represent height? For P1, it should be M2. M2 must be the numerator divided by total mass M1 plus M2. And what is the Ganataba? Initial distance of separation next up, your P2 will be equal to, for P2 what must be the numerator? Opposite mass, that is M1 numerator divided by M1 plus M2 into this is your P2. Nagi can do the question book to the mana PVP R1 R number 2 P na sir. Otherwise, R1 R2 and use to I skip using R1 R2 over there in order to avoid confusion. Yeah, confusion chate. Yare. For question number 1. Question number 1 ki yengo. Question number 1 sila nang na hana identify to this hai. Question is the pari matlab the is the given mass, a point mass or a rigid body. Aina rigid body ka describe to greko. Rigid body hai di kare hai. It is a collection of point masses. Dhyan tak. Zamana P, there are three bodies of equal masses M are kept at. We consider this to be M, this to be M, this to be M. Equal masses Nico. Equal masses are placed at three different position. One at origin, another on x-axis. X-axis to le Nico. And the x-axis ki magi coordinates kamai gani. X-axis study any particle on x-axis will have only x coordinate, and what about y coordinate? It will be 0 tareko. And what about your city kind of this particle M, this third particle M lie on which plane? Curve plane the say x y plane the natro. That means it will contain both x coordinate and y coordinate. And what is being asked here? Karino hang say find the coordinate of center of mass hang the bro. Find the coordinate of center of mass. That means we have to find out your xcm and ycm. Find out the understand the way. Here we are going to use this formula m1x1 plus m2x2 divided by m1 plus m2. See, use the running ko. See kay no running x1. Let me put like this. This is x1 to y1. This will be your x2 y2. This is x3 y3 na substitute to where bra m1 this is m x1 0 plus what about your m2 this is m, what about x2 this is a, plus what about your m3 this is m, what about the distance or what about the coordinate x3 this is a by 2 divided by divided by it must be total mass m plus m plus m. After simplification you are going to get kya 3 get cancel out a by 2 it will be a by 2. Yani ko se si simplify to tak already this will be 0, this will be twice ma plus ma 3ma by 2, this will be 3m. So 3m get cancel out and we are remain with only m by 2. Correct? Now what about your YCM? You put the value see YCM ki kya tarani m into this is 0 plus m into this is 0 because nagi m1 is on the x-axis aduga m2 is also on the x-axis. X-axis to y coordinate 0, y coordinate 0, y1 0, y2 0. So this will be 0 0 plus what about your m3? This is m into what about your y3? This is a root over 3 divided by 2 divided by this is m plus m. So we will be having m into a root over 3 divided by 2 divided by this is 3m. So m and m get cancelled out and we are left with a root over 3 divided by 6. So we will be having the coordinate of xcm ycm as a by 2 comma a root over 3 divided by 6. Hey Radra. Question number 2 da we have three rod AB, OA and O, BM ko. Mana please read the question carefully. They have the same mass. The three rods are of same mass and they are they are arranged in the form of a triangle. Triangle among form the labra, layreko. Aduga among exi here the meeting point of these two roads here. This is considered to be origin. Origin will have 0, 0 and one of the end A. Magi vertex A say it lies on the x-axis, so it will have only x coordinate. And what about the y coordinate? Y coordinate will be 0. And what about your vertex B? Since it lies on the y-axis, x coordinate will be 0, y coordinate will be here. Yarani. Now this is a road natro. This is a road Nico. OB is a road. So for this road, we can easily find out the center of mass. Center of mass find out the Uyabra. Then this will be the center of mass. May I the center of mass tadina? Very simple enough. For this road OB, the center of mass will be here. That means we are going to consider the mass to be located at here. For this rigid body, we first convert into point mass by finding out the center of mass. Hangi koi hai dise? Si rigid body natra. Si rigid body jigi my center of mass dikrai legrem sa ingarang he gai pute urne. Where will be the center of mass? Even though it has mass all over the entire length, magi total length the mass le itaraju center of mass lies upon here natro. Adudi this is 20 gram. This 20 gram is located here. Sidle dinatra. Just like that, even though we have mass from here to here, we can now assume that the entire mass of this road is now concentrated over this point as center of mass. Hanganiko, adudi, agdang hairo, magi kanose coordinates kya organic. Since it lies on the y-axis, your x coordinate will be 0 and what about your y coordinate? Y coordinate क्या था रानी? A by kum था करता तारो draw. From here to here, what is the distance? AM labor like tabra. For any uniform object, amagidi center of mass will be exactly at the cryo igani was a midpoint the way. Understand the way? For any uniform object, I thought magi what's a road say it is uniform throughout the entire length. Siga sidalev area manabra. Smiley taugerna. Amadana smaller or amana thicker or uniform means it must have same density, same area throughout the entire length. Magi entire length to sidalev area chapter manabra. For such type of object, your center of mass is going to be located at its midpoint the length. Midpoint of the city is a by 2 this will be a by 2. Yagra, Yare. For OB, we convert it into point mass M located at A coordinate 0, a by 2. What about your OA? It will be also here side the now draw. This is mass M and what will be the coordinate? Since these center of mass lie along the x-axis the labelina, it will have only x coordinate a by 2, 0. Yagadra? There you go. Otherwise, see the Katarani Tyrose. A by 2, a by 2. Do you understand this system? See how we go. I'm the xy coordinate system. This is y equal to 2, x equal to 3. That means we are going to put the coordinate as 2, 3 in even a draw. How much is this distance? A by 2. How much is this distance? A by 2. Meeting point this is a by 2. This is a by 2. A by 2. Yarada. Yare. Adu itati. Can you solve by using this formula? Hagadra. Hairani koi hari se. Nangi rigid body ama piram tare rigid body do first ta kedo batare point mass ta convert tawrane point mass ta convert tawre ko point mass ye wo OB gi na karai le re si gi na OB gi na sida this is leiraba leire OE gi na karai ta convert tawre sida leiraba leire AB gi na karai ta convert tawre sida leiraba leire adu itadi we have 3 point masses M over here, M over here, M over here. Let you consider this to be equivalent to your x1, y1 and this is equivalent to x2, y2, x2. This is equivalent to your x2, y2 and this is equivalent equivalent to kana mana re se x3 y3 do mana re khalo adu itati you evaluate the value of xcm ycm and you will get the answer kya आता है xcm क्या आता है a by 3 को हम लोग क्या पाएंगे a by 6 को हम लोग क्या पाएंगे a by 3 को हम लोग निको xcm will be a by 3 ycm will be also क्या आता दिनो a by 3 आई evaluate तौर के नो ये तुम तक जरो है रनी जानी को सुम अराय राय बिस्तर skip तो ओके नोने सिंथेसिस जस्ट कैन को सिलो को diagram सिलो अतो deduction of a given rigid body into point mass that is enough and finding out the coordinate यारे next question number 3 दो 3 आंसर दो हेलो formula number 2 निको formula number 2 apply तो रो when attack concept ki matu ni nadi kari hai the two given masses are along the x axis order we must have only kana ka legani aba xcm ka legani ab natro what about the ycm it will be 0 ycm will be 0 tani ai haji mun khango ko if all the masses are distributed along a particular axis point number 2 yesterday we have discussed this one khange ko if all the masses are distributed along a particular axis the distribute over the center of mass will be located on that particular axis now this is the center of mass you have to find out the distance of mass m1 from the center of mass provided that m1 and m2 were initially separated by l m1 ga m2 ga je hai kon sum matam da l separate tawrga leirame ba ko aduga center of mass hai sida leire center of mass hai m1 dagi x1 lape adudi what will be the coordinate of your center of mass ki coordinate kya tani xcm hai ta x1 will be equal to anta hai ro 1 to kya hai ta it must be related to your m2 la kunatro cross multiply is keep natro this is m2 divided by total mass this is m1 plus m2 la kadala draw and this will be x1 and what about your y1 this will be equal to 0 y1 here we say xcm will be equal to this mass and ycm will be equal to this mass and this must be multiplied with n hey higedro formula number 2 ni ko direct pali se khong tro ko khang ni da yai ko formula number 2 next up question number 4 se diagram reaction ge doina copy to matam da ne doina full copy to ko no just hin to ka copy to chalo aduga remaining man do you the complete to kero YCM will be equal to for this diagram YCM will be क्या था नहीं 0 YCM 0 था ना ट्रा all the masses are aligned along the x axis और अपनी ना YCM will be equal to 0 XCM will be equal to क्या माना नहीं very simple हो ना we will be having this will be 1 kg into what will be the coordinate of this point P if we consider this to be 0, 0 origin of that is 0 plus what about your second question jaan I extend tab kya juna tare noi khangaroi man hari se we have three identical sphere am lei bro identical sphere of 1 kg is ma tudi mokto sphere of mokto 1 kg lebra sphere de kana object no symmetrical object natra the identity haigi for your any symmetrical object the center of mass will be located at its geometrical center the legadra so the entire mass to 1 kg will be located at its center 1 kg over here 1 kg over here understood to ngami ko adu all the masses 1 kg 1 kg 1 kg are along the same x-axis ta tarba tareko understand tawre since all the masses are along the x-axis or abdina we cannot have your ycm lebiar roy ycm will be equal to 0 xm will be equal to what is the nagi ahan mass kaino 1 kg lebra and what is the x1 0 hape iko mathak da kya lani se m2 se kya no this is 1 kg lebra and this is at a distance kya le se pq tabra pq plus c ki kya tarani what about your m3 is 1 kg thambaya bro into what is the distance of this r or distance of this 1 kg from your origin this is at a distance pr thambro pr divided by total mass kya tarani total mass will be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 and our answer will be kya taba very simple enough and this will be xm will be pq plus pr divided by 3 finish hai gadra so back mo dro hange adi ai go kangu doi question number 6 tong tang noi name da try to zero यार एको क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 की जे नो एकदम ये जरो फेरनी नेक्स्ट अप यो याम नवाय क्वेश्चन नंबर तौसी क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 ना तौसी 9 सिदा यो कोइ न होजि सो पार्ट 9 तौसी दे 11 ना तौसिरा 11 ना तौसी क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 this is first type of question niko koina discuss tawje we are going to discuss 4 different type of question from this center of mass tagi 4 different type ki number 1 da kaila aisa first type of question je based on your rcm xcm ycm yaga that is with respect to point masses हम लाख तक like next point number kailosdom kaila ani case number 2 da your question or problem based on your integration yoga next na kaila kani se next number 3 na behaving motion of center of mass we will be discussing 3 different type of question for the time being next ama wala ni ko number 3 sidna this should be number 4 number 3 na kayo gani truncated object gyan da bro question je mari khatne basically man hangdu je there will be only 4 type of question number 1 is based on your rcm xcm that is question based on your point masses yaar ba already this will be question number 11 will be the last question for our first type of the question that is question based on your point masses yaar ba aina hanan hai niko point masses hai ka solid body hai ka rigid body hai ka confusion chat pe ade point masses hoita na you can apply this rcm xcm ycm mana p is ke period mein sin p bra p w M1 M1 is equal to twice M. What about your M2? M2 is given as 4M repo. And what about your M3? M3 is equal to M then we have to find out the value of M4. See, relatively this question is important with respect to question number 1 6 similar ngata natra this is a bit different, so this would be important. Kena basi important oi ko. Mana hai se kino. What must be the value of M4? M4 की value जो पुटो O, so that the center of mass lie exactly at the midpoint. C line से कहीं कभी अगर है this dotted line will be known as कहीं कभी हाँ diagonal चुम्बी ने यहाँ पर चुम्बी कहीं है कि I think the line of symmetry है कि right the wrong. The diagonal is a line of symmetry. Why? Why I have a question? Line of symmetry is an imaginary line that divides a given figure into two equal half. Equal half and either divide over. So the this portion equal half that is not. But this is one line of symmetry. And what will be the another line of symmetry? Atopa line of symmetry kya tarani? This is the line of symmetry. The meeting point of this will be the center of mass. So far we have drawn two line of symmetry. That means this side and this side. This triangle and this triangle will be equivalent. Now instead of taking this diagonal, can we divide like this? Divide the way. This will be also line of symmetry because it will divide the given square into upside, downside. Now can we have this as another line of symmetry? This will divide, this line will divide left hand side, left half, right half divide over. All this line of symmetry meet at one particular point. See that? Question very simple. Four particles of masses M1, M2, M3, M4 are placed at the four corners of a square. Square only four corners. What should be the value of M4 so that the center of mass of all the four particles are exactly at the center of the square? If this is to be the center of mass, this is the center of mass of the let us consider this is the O. O the lady was center of mass ही all this mass M1, M2, M3, M4 are considered to be located at this point according to our concept. Now, what must be the value of your M4? This is to be find out so that this M1, M3, M4 are located at this point. Mana origin kay pinam re diagram kita. Adu yang tengah itu se. Semuanya kan bayar ya, ada berapa? What will be the coordinate of this M1? What will be the coordinate of this M2? What will be the coordinate of M3? What will be the coordinate of M4? Because we require let us consider this to be XCM, YCM and EBA. Adudi tangiyo XCM, YCM value XCM will be equal to YCM value it is already given in the question that this O will be the center of mass. So the coordinate will be XCM, YCM. Now tell me what will be the coordinate of this XCM, YCM, provided that this is this is also square it will have equal side equal side if we consider one side as A remaining three side will be also A. Now tell me what will be the coordinate of XCM. From here to here this is how much AM this divide into 2 equal half XCM will be equal to A by 2. And what about your YCM? From here to here, this is AM this divide this will be how much? A by 2 like indirectly when a man appearance your XCM is A by 2, YCM is A by 2. 강한 들어오세요. 야래. 다이람 좀 타, 엑셀. 다이람 엑셀로 또 못 닦게. Sidali say let me put the kariba vertex S A, this is B, this is C, this is D. Nalo kaya brother bro, you randomly choose nang C to be origin or A to be origin or B to be origin or D to be origin and nang logo kaya we simply take this as origin and logo na tra. C my values my coordinate kya tarbi se your M2 will be equal to. Ay hay sa kamo ng bro, we assume that this D is the origin. Your evaluation or your calculation by taking any of these four vertex to be the origin logo matamda it will remain the same. Sama na ganyan ko. But we simply assume D to be the vertex, D to be the origin in the low origin will have coordinate 0, 0 and what about your point C? Kya origin? A0, yes, very good. Kaya dikhangi ko. A, 0, morning this yang kampo tipura tan marang nilai se. And what about this? M4 ini kya tarani se? Si mutha kar kya do idi? Mutha na ro kya dum ilage this is M4. Yeah, this will be M4 and this will be on y axis. Y axis to dikhai bata rahe the x coordinate will be 0 and y coordinate will be only A. And what about this? See this kya tarani? The coordinate will be this is at a distance kya leba A. Adudagi kanwadi this is at a distance kya leba E हमने बोला तो A, A finish और ये क्या बरा जिनमें कहाँ हो रहा do you understand up to here? Adu here your XCM will be equal to क्या तारनी A by 2 वहाँ पे अपना दबरो यार we put like this is XM will be mass M1 is 2M into 0 plus what about your M2 is 4M into what is the coordinate A ne ibya bro yare ko plus what about your M3 will be M into X3 kya no AM lagta bro plus what about your M4 this is to be find out natra M4 into what is the x coordinate for your M4 0 divided by total mass kya no se total mass the twice M plus 4M plus kya tha ba M plus M4 and this will be equivalent to A by 2 sigo ki evaluation ita kana kya ta da biyawi iska khangni ko khangni adu itadi simply value the put the selo kya khange numerator we will be having si kya tani 5m thambya bra yare denominator de kya lani se do we know the value dikham bro this is 6m plus kya tha ba m4 sorry 7 hai ki natro this will be 7m plus m4 and this is your A by 2 tarba your A and the A get cancel out A is cancel sakre ko after simplification we will be having 10m is equal to 7m plus m4 tabra here what must be the value of m4 will be equal to this is 3m tarba khangi adu 3m le ko sida next time ye masi YCM will be equal to A by 2 I jara help se lage see this is twice m into this is 0 plus see kya aata hai 4m into 0 plus see kya aata hai this is m into this is A plus see your m by 4 into m4 into this is A divided by total mass will be kya no 7m plus m by 4 m4 and this is A by 2 lakra after simplification kya aata rani we will be having m can be taken ma plus this is m4 A so A can be taken common out A se common out to ko we are left with m plus m4 divided by 7m plus m4 this is a by 2 lakra. This get cancel out, and after simplification noi ubanga mi process last days ubanga mi bra and sonde irege ko implies that kya tare twice m plus 2m4 sigiti kya tare 7m m4 dari sini kan fatnya siapa adi mana tarai be value ji kya tare ani thuna phang tabra adu ita di khone lo assumption ji chu mi la lika m4 should be only 1 point mass within a tra adi mana hari se man question na pidam it is a defective question ever the center of mass cannot be at its origin the tawa sunya ate ya no yan tare ko hari se why do we take the center of mass to be somewhere else other than this point O? Because after simplification our answer must be exactly same m3 is only one part, m4 is only one particle atra one particle cannot have two different masses ani tuan lebe abrane ai gi mass hujikna 60 kg hairage hayengna 100 kg haibi yagadra ne yaroi ko adu ita here after calculation we get our m4 as 3m with respect to your xcm and we get m4 as 5m with respect to ycm. That means this is contradictory to the given condition. Okay, hangani ko that means our center of mass there will be simpler language there is no value of m4 that can satisfy the given condition. m4 की value होता लेते हैं value से मागी 3m हो गया है 5m हो गया है in another दा 7m हो रहा है 10m हो रहा है अदो इतानी fixed value होता लेता था दी कमाई है बता रहे our center of mass cannot be at its center to ताबे और it may be somewhere here हो रहा है क्या कहता our answer will be क्या तानी none of this आइए ना different हो वैसे answer वर्ड पता none of this are is a difficult question हो रहा है क्या कहता ऐसे कमी को नंगा सुम ऑप्शन दिए बायोलॉजी वगैरह केमिस्ट्री वगैरह फिजिक्स वगैरह अतुम हो ना कांदा none of this तरावा difficult हो रहा है नहीं 0 तरावा 1 तरावा difficult हो रहा है क्वेश्चन चाहिए को है नहीं अरे अदो इताडी now let us do your question number लो सिंगो दा question number 9 ताके 12 ताके सिलू ब्रने सिलू देखो question number 9 ने question number 12 ने मोइसे this will be the second type of the question based on your integration the based of the see the how can you convert this given equation? This is the general equation atra sigi general equation how can you convert this into integral form to kamai convert ho gaya out of these two physical quantity mass and the distance which parameter will remain constant mass से इंस्टा होगा distance से इंस्टा होगा your m4 will be क्या था m4 can be taken as 5m m4 can be taken as 3m natro but the distance from the origin will remain fixed adi mag agi le never kano je distance kya no 1 meter le natra ma phambagi mauta ka physical phami mauta sobya phamu jab natro adi risika phamu jab natra ai hesa nastu tongo mi ko adu itardi here very simple concept oina the distance of myself and the second bench will be 1 meter. This will remain fixed oireko. And what about the weight of the person, weight of the student? She may be 40 kg, she may be 60 kg, or someone may be 80 kg. We have read bro. Yeah, adu itardi here our integral form the kamai bitare plus height are the integration distance will remain fixed abnina this is x and iba bro or simply r and thambe and the distance and mass is going to be changed, so can we put it as dm. Understand the way? And makhas dele is the m1 plus m2 is the integration of dm. Do you get the concept here or not? Sikhang bro aina even language sikhangi ko distance ni hong deba. The distance of a particular position from origin cannot be changed. However, at that particular point, we can substitute m1, m2, m3, m4. Substitute the way na. That is why we take the variable to be dm in other words. Hay gatra? Hay ready? Si kana khang da ba integral forms da. Say integration height re khala je ba don't worry. Ai na talak ka doi je. Yang tanba satra noi di da. Yang best method. Hello. Yang asi. Ha?
Mass is the white thing. Saya kira question is okay mass ka wala.
Sai itu na sai na hai itu na with respect to nangi ngasagi ati kan ulor ko i kanda rcm kan ko ulor ko na ta cg ta nan ne nangi sigi makok tem diagram mo yin na batari ko
Hello hai.
se khalwar nati sile bisda ne m1 am le bilatra aina sida 5 kg na thongi bilatra 5 kg thangmo to 15 kg ja abra this particular point say this is at a distance r1 fixed abra yai ko ye hari concept se clear kan wen khangmo mi ko this may be also be taken as 20 kg in thamosu abra adu ai ngasai pi wa example to second way as the thamba se nang 80 kg weight oi ba person ma thamba se 40 kg oi ba underweight person ma thamba se abra tabra kyan tai khangani adu itardi your mass is going to be changed mass change tawi ai ngasai constant hai di 20 will remain fixed have ne ba ko adu the for different person magi weight se kano 47 khai ko 47 will be fixed will be constant for her khangani ko 50 for her fixed tabra adu however if we consider different mass log ta radi your mass will be m1 will be 20 kg m2 will be kya ta 50 kg la pra kya tai ko ai hai di nangi for that particular person mass cannot be changed khangani ko but we can have mana pass में ऐसा तुम हम ये ले ब्रो ने बेनस ला सिर्फ पास में हम मुझे इतना मथन दसी रिश्ता ला हम मुझे ब्रो जानता है अदो इतना this m1 can be replaced with kana replaced हो गया m2 ने replaced हो गया ब्रो this can be now replaced with your m3 ने replaced हो गया ब्रो या खंगी को अदो दी very simple हो ना नंग ना सिर्फ याम confusion चलल रोनो खंग गया ना खंग होइरा you remember this formula question number 5 question number 9 9 ना क्या नो question number 9 अजू एकता है रोसे सी मीनिंग एकता है रो इक्वेशन में पीरियड ना आई आई फिजिक्स अब तो याद करी को प्योर मैथमेटिक्स निता कीजिए रो इज इक्वल टू रो नॉट x स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय l then according to our simple understanding करियो बता रहे your rho is directly proportional to your x square and ये आपका this is constant था bro this constant this is also constant that means we can write like this rho is equal to rho naught divided by l square to be the fixed value and this is x square and hybrid for any change of value for any change in the value of x there will be a change in the value of rho density value je kanada change tawi it depends only upon x khak depend tawi ko. What about your rho naught? What about L square? These are fixed or bro? Ado itardi this is fixed. This is your simple concept na rho is equal to 3x square ma hai 3 cannot be changed, so we can put the value of x equal to 1. X value 1 after the rho 1 is equal to 3 into 1 square. Rho 2 is equal to kya tha 3 into your this is 4. 2 square will be 4 tare ko, and this will be 12. Rho 3 is equal to kya manani 3 into this will be 3 square is 9. 27 tha bra. Sorry. Understood to kung ami? That means the density is clearly dependent upon your x. X the direct proportional where the rho can be written as directly proportional to x. X square. Mana ani meaning se kaino. If we consider this to be the coordinate system, the x equal to 0 over here. This is x equal to 1. This is x equal to 2. This is your x equal to 3 and so on. The density increases in which direction? To the left or to the right? Man kay pige x की value जितना हमने increase तभी x increases along the कना है बा along the positive x axis नत्रा अदो इतानी मान अपीरी से this is non-uniform हो गया है बा non-uniform rod हो इतानी your diagram must be like this. यागदा अदो इतानी simple हो इना हाइरो our center of mass will be somewhere कनाई दे लेकिन कनाई लेकिन हो then war bana here is na x equal to 3 sile bro dere ko ado itadi simple hoina amka haige ko sigi ani ki difference from siapa ado itadi sine be ino sir this is uniform rod amta bra uniform rod type of for any uniform object where will be the center of mass try legini at this point label later bro center the label ko adu itadi if we go through the same concept is that the center of mass will the center of mass be here why kayo idino sir it is wider or it is thicker in the right hand side the thicker way bro ida bro according to our simple logic center of mass lie on which side on the side of heavier mass में bra और it will be somewhere here side the leg ले withdraw somewhere here side the leg level पे इनको से ऐसे से understand तो रे हंगनी को and it must be more than half the delay इनको on the right hand side anyway let me draw the actual diagram this is simply the explanation after deducing your option correct option this question is very easy calculate option is very difficult होती है From this diagram, it is evident that our center of mass will be to the right of the center, right of the midpoint. Midpoint the right the leg ko. Adu di see my value is kya hoga ni? This will be 0.5 L amatabra. 0.5 L. What do you understand by this center of mass? If this is considered as the origin of the logo taradi, our XCM will be greater than 0.5. Can we conclude this one or not? See, conclude the way I go. Man, value to kya hoga ni from the origin the it must be 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9. So I ta agad na tra. Gyan tay. Now let us go through the option. Option ni yenga se. Aina high beta yengo se density change the matam da mass change the manam jatai na keba. If density is increased, mass will be equal to volume into density. I am not wrong. Mass increase density increase the mass increase. That is why we assume that the right hand side will have more mass or will be thicker. Get that? Next time we have option number 1. My option number 1 is क्या? This is 2L by 3 में पीरा. Mana P is a very simple way na. Your XCM is equal to 2L by 3. Next number 2 the XCM is equal to क्या no? क्या है L by 2 ना परा. Next का क्या लगता है? Option number 3 the L by 3 में तापरा. XCM will be L by 3 में तारेको. Next option number 4 the XCM is equal to 3L by 4 में तापरा. Now see the क्या तारे? This is 0.6 L में तापरा. Now this will be equal to 0.5 L में तापरा. See the क्या तारे? This is 0.3 L में तापरा. See ना क्या तारे? This will be क्या तागे? 4 होता है 30.7 तापरा. This will be 0.7 L. Here this cannot be our answer. Our answer तावे आप रसे यादी. यही कोई है नहीं center of mass will be beyond the midpoint. Beyond the midpoint like you not see my eliminate aware ba eliminate aware. This is on the left hand side. Left hand side really. This is contradictory to our concept not wrong. This is also eliminated. Kangani adu appearing see sida nang perform matam sida yung this is 0.5 ne reko smile log ya bro. This is your 0.6. This is your 0.7. Most likely this is term more running 0.7 because this 0.6 is too near to the midpoint of tabra. But according to our equation की the man increase the chance क्या increase the from 3 तक this is 12, from 12 तक this is 27. Next the row 4 से क्या था रनी this is 3 into my mitra this 16 होता है this is 48. Man increase the rate can the GP the geometric progression the repeat when increase the bra. Your center of mass cannot be just near to your midpoint. Midpoint the lega. It must be somewhat to the right of the chakra. Here this is also eliminated. Our most likely answer will be option number 4, 3L by 4. I get that? Hey ready? Si concept ka na kung tabi awi. Ang kabuti ay yung holage. Ay holan at ano holan iti thare. Lu sila jeb nga sige ya na.